the most crucial part of flight is landing. Suppose an Airbus A320 weighing about 50 tons is on short final and makes touchdown at speed around 135 knots. The amount of force exerted by aircraft at the time of touchdown is very high, and this all force is absorbed by landing gear. Hello everyone, welcome to another video of YouTube channel Little About Aviation. It is the first part of video series related to landing gear. In this video, we will be talking about different type of landing gear and different method of connecting wheels to undercarriage of an aircraft. So stay tuned with us throughout the video.
Right 61, the wind 0907, take off 07 right.
Vertical runway 07 right, Singapore 861.
Landing gear is the undercarriage of an aircraft and it is used for maneuvering aircraft on ground to support the aircraft at a convenient height in order to provide clearance for engine, propeller and flaps, and to observe kinetic energy of landing. There are two types of landing gear layout. First, tricycle layout and second, tail dragger layout. In tricycle layout, the nose wheel unit is forward of two main gear unit, and in tail dragger layout, tail wheel unit is behind of two main gear unit. In these both layout, nose wheel unit or tail wheel unit is used for steering the aircraft. In modern aircraft, tricycle layout is used because of its following advantage over tail dragger layout. The tricycle layout provide a much level platform for loading, as nose wheel unit keeps aircraft in level condition. The tricycle layout provide a much more better view for pilot while maneuvering aircraft on ground. In tricycle layout, there is no danger of aircraft tipping over onto its nose while taxiing in tailwind condition. There are two types of landing gear. First, retractable and second, non-retractable. Non-retractable or fixed landing gear are fitted in lighter aircraft or in an aircraft for which simplicity is more important, but it comes with a big disadvantage of reduction in efficiency due to increase in drag. This disadvantage is compensated by simplicity, reduced maintenance cost, as there is no complex mechanism involved, and low initial cost. But in heavier aircraft or in aircraft for which efficiency is most important, retractable landing gear are used. Retractable landing gear doesn't increase drag, as it could be retracted into wheel well and aircraft can maintain its aerodynamic property with less drag. This also increases complexity, which result increase in maintenance cost. Since landing gear are of no use once the aircraft is airborne, so weight of landing gear is reduced as much as possible. Talking about absorption of landing force, there are three types of shock absorption landing gear system. Number 1, spring steel leg. Number 2, rubber cord. Number 3, oleo pneumatic strut. Spring steel leg are usually employed at main landing gear position. The leg consists of tube or taped spring steel, which one end is attached to fuselage by nut and bolt, and another end contain wheel or brake. In rubber cord system, The landing gear is usually in the form of tubular stud, designed in such a way that landing force is directed toward number of ton of rubber in a form of loop. Oleo-pneumatic shock absorption strut is most used in modern day aircraft. The design of oleo-pneumatic strut may be different according to the type of aircraft, but basic principles remains the same. The oleo-pneumatic strut consists of two cylinders, one upper or outer cylinder and second lower or inner cylinder. Upper cylinder consists housing for lower cylinder so that lower cylinder can have vertical movement. These cylinders are filled with hydraulic fluid and gas, which may be nitrogen or air, and they are kept apart by separator piston. The upper cylinder is attached to body of the aircraft and rear position of lower cylinder is attached to wheel. Torque link prevent rotatory movement and limit vertical movement of inner cylinder. The separator piston is a free floating piston which keep hydraulic fluid and gas apart. The gas support weight of the aircraft on ground, works as cushion during bumps while taxiing, and absorbs the shock of landing. The purpose of hydraulic fluid is to dampen oscillation and control rate of contraction and expansion of cylinder. The piston connected with inner cylinder contain flatter valve, which restrict the flow of fluid through piston, thus damping oscillation. Flatter valve is a key component of oleo-pneumatic strut. The flatter valve consists of free-floating circular plate with a large center hole, and it is free to move up and down. In the top of inner cylinder, it has another circular plate containing series of holes around the parameter. If fluid is flowing in upward direction, the free floating plate covers parametric hole of upper plate and allows fluid to flow through central hole, thus limiting or reducing fluid flow. Similarly, when fluid is flowing in downward direction, the free floating plate do not cover any of parametric hole of upper circular plate, allowing liquid to flow easily. So, when aircraft land, wheels of aircraft are pushed in inward direction, which cause hydraulic fluid to flow in downward direction, and when the stored pressure is released, the fluid start to flow in upward direction, but due to free floating plate covering parametric hole of upper circular plate, the movement of fluid is restricted, which dampens the oscillation, thus decreasing the chances of aircraft jumping back in the air and makes landing much more safer and comfortable. Now, let us see different method of connecting wheels to undercarriage of an aircraft. The most common method are fork, half fork, cantilever, dual wheel, multi-wheel using buggy or truck. By looking at picture, you will be able to distinguish each type of connection method. The first three methods are common in smaller aircraft, but in heavy aircraft, dual wheel or multi-wheel method of connection is used. In aircraft like Airbus A320 or Boeing 737, dual wheel method of connection is used, but in heavier aircraft like Boeing 777 or Airbus A350, multi-wheel method of connection is used in rear main landing gear, and dual wheel method of connection is used in nose landing gear. Number of landing gear unit and wheels connected to each gear unit depend upon aircraft type. That is all for this video. In next video, we will be talking about how landing gear are extended and retracted, indication related to landing gear, systems that are associated to landing gear. We will also be talking about Concorde Unique Landing Gear Unit and also about emergency landing of LOT Police Airlines flight number 16. Thank you everyone for your valuable time. Hope the video might have been informative to you. If you have come this far, then please like and share the video. And if you like the content of the channel, then please subscribe to it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get all the updates regarding our upcoming videos. You can follow us on social media as well. Link for all the social media account will be given in description down below. Until next time, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.